let's see how can you make a simple strategy or a strategy. So before we talk about that, so you have to know what exactly strategy is, right? So strategy, just to give you a very beginner example, so it is not like taking trades whenever you want. Now if you look at the chart, so let's say I open a chart now, so it's BTC, and you cannot just take a trade right now, right? So as a beginner, of course, you will be doing this mistake where you'll be just taking the trade whenever you want. So you'll use this prediction term and you'll predict that maybe since it's in a bullish trend now from the last 10 minutes, so you might take a long trade here, right? So you might go long here, and that is how you will be taking the trades as a beginner. So you'll be just taking a long trade here. So without having any proper plan, having any proper strategy, so you cannot take the trade, or else you will be able to uh, you'll get financial losses. So that happens in a beginner stage. I have done this mistake, even you will do this mistake, just trading whatever that comes to me, and without a plan, without a strategy. So a simple strategy, so just to give you an example, a strategy would have a plan. Okay, so it would have a trading plan, and it would consist of entry and exit points, which is completely precise. Entry and exit is very important, so you should know where to exit, what all the conditions to exit, and what all the conditions to enter, right? So some strategy may have defined time zones too. For example, in India, we do have a US market opening at 8:30, so people may trade at 8:30, or people may trade at European markets or Asian markets, anything. So it may be the time zone. It should have a precise entry and exit. So it must have conditions. For example, I won't take the trades on Sunday because of low volume, or fake chances of breakouts or anything. There should be certain conditions. So there should be an entry and exit. That is the part of the plan. So entry and exit, there must be time zones and there must be conditions. For now, let us ignore this. Okay, so for now we should have a plan, we should have an entry and exit points, and we should have certain conditions. Now I'll be showing you live how you can make a strategy. So I'll be showing you a very simple indicator. So I'll be having a EMA, which is a moving average. So let me add one more again. So one is probably 50. That is the length. I'll tell you what the length signifies. So another one, I'll be keeping it as 200. Okay. Now the 50 EMA is just the moving price from the last 50 periods, and here it's a moving price from the last 200 periods. Okay, I'll be changing the this line so that you exactly get to know what we're dealing with. Okay, so this is better. Now you can see that this is one of the most widely used strategies. So when the 50 line crosses the 200 mark, when the 50 line crosses the 200 mark, so there will be a bullish trend. So when it crosses upwards, and when it crosses downwards, there will be a bearish trend. I'll give you that example also. See, there is a bearish trend, right? So there is a bearish trend after here. There is certain bearish trends. So now we have a plan. The plan is to find an entry and exit points. Now we have a plan where we have two indicators, and we have defined a plan. So I'll use two indicators. That is my plan. I'll be using two indicators, and I'll be buying when it overlaps and when it crosses. So now we have to do the precise entry and exit points. So entry and exit, I'll be giving it as when the candle closes. So the the overlapping candle. So this is a overlapping. So when the overlapping candle closes, and when this particular the next candle, so this is an overlapping candle. Yeah, this is an overlapping candle. No, wait. Yeah, this is an overlapping candle. So now when a candle breaks the particular high, you will be buying it. So that is our entry and exit. Now you can see this candle broke it. Now we're gonna buy it here. Okay, we're gonna buy it here. So when are we gonna exit? So we're gonna have a ratio. So we're gonna have a ratio of 1:2. Yeah, so I'm not considering it right now, so it's just 1:2. So yeah, so let's say it's 1:2. So I think it's approximately 1:2. That is what you'll be giving it as entry and exit. So if it hits the stop loss, so you'll be getting out of the trade, and if it hits the profit, you'll take the profit. So now in this scenario, when you buy a trade, when you go long from here, it is actually from here. Yeah, when you go long from here, so you can see that we got a profit. Now we exit it here. So now we have entry where we will take it when the overlapping candle high is, you know, broken by some other candle, so which is this in our example. That is our precise entry and exit points. Now we don't have a time for now. We don't have a time because we're trading whenever it takes. So let us take this example. So this is a overlapping candle, and whenever a candle breaks high, so it broke high, so something 1:2. Yeah, 1:2, something like that. So this particular candle, the particular red candle broke the high and broke the low of the candle, the overlapping candle, and we just got a trade and we got a profit. So it may be profit, sometimes it may be loss, and now we have to set particular conditions, because you can see that there has been overlapping here as well, right? There has been overlapping, which is again a upward crossword, and we are supposed to go long, but we couldn't go long. I mean, if we had went long, we would have incurred a loss because it just had a fall here. So we must set particular conditions. For example, uh, maybe when it is in the downtrend since the last couple of minutes. So this is a 5 minutes candle, so it has been in downtrend since 1 hour almost. So if it is already in a downtrend, you won't go long, right? You won't buy it, you won't go long. So that is something you can specify for the condition, because we have to always follow the trend. So a lot of beginners make this mistake. You have to follow the trend at least for now. So you cannot trade against the trend now. So you just have to make sure, yeah, right here we can buy it. So we can buy it, and it wouldn't hit our uh, take profit, but it would definitely hit our stop loss. So here we incurred a loss, but we did the condition. So it was already in a bullish sentiment, and we bought it in the overlapping candle. So we noticed overlapping candle and we bought it after the next candle or any candle breaks the high. So here we incurred a loss, but that's fine, because you have to stick to the plan. You have to stick to the plan. So here there was a bullish sentiment, and okay, we have to find the overlapping. Yeah, here there was already a bullish sentiment since couple of minutes, maybe 10-15 minutes, and there was a overlapping candle. So this was the overlapping candle, and when another candle, for here for example this candle broke a high of this, so you go short here and you actually got a beautiful profit. So you made a profit here. So this is how you do a strategy. This is how you actually back test your strategy and make it. So you need to have a plan, you need to have an entry exit. So the plan is, I'll be using this indicator. So that is the plan. I'll be using this indicator, and I'll be using combination of indicators, and I'll be taking the trade on maybe Bitcoin or Ethereum or any indices or any stock. So that is the plan that I have, which is a overview, and precise entry and exit points is very important. So also entry is where the overlapping candle, whichever we mentioned, the high of that must be broken by any candle. So the time zones not required as of now, but you can always add the time zones, and you know the conditions. So the conditions, when go with the trend is our conditions. Go with the trend is our conditions as of now. So this is the very simple strategy. Not telling that you'll be profitable in this. I'm not giving you any buy sell signals, but I'm just telling you this is how you actually do a strategy. This is how you actually create your strategy, and you keep on making the rules complex and complex. The more complex you make, the more backtest you do, the more chances of you become profitable. Okay, so that is a very simplest form of you creating a strategy and sticking on to it.